A very good morning to dear children. Today, myself, Nirat Darbari, will take you and make you understand the concept of a subject, chemistry. Till your class 5th, you have studied subject as a science, which includes some portion of physics, chemistry, and biology. But now, from class 6 onwards, all the three sciences will be separated and you will study each science individually and in detail. But before going and understanding chemistry, let us understand what is the meaning of the word science. Now here, science is derived from a Latin word scientia. The meaning of scientia is knowledge. So in subject known as science, which gives you knowledge, and all the facts, all the observations, all the experiment you do, you can get all the theories proved. This is an advantage of science over other subjects. Whatever we say, we can prove through the experiments, through observations. Now today, we will study and understand the basics of a subject known as chemistry. So let us study chemistry. Now, what is chemistry all about? First and foremost, chemistry deals with a substance known as, we say it is having a dealing with a chemical substance. Second thing, we understand that chemistry deals with a chemical substance. Now, what are the basic composition of these chemical substances? We should know the basic composition of these chemical substances. We should know their interaction. How do they interact with other substances? And what is the outcome of the interaction? That is, what type of new substance which is formed. So this is exactly the definition of chemistry, which says that chemistry is a science which deals with chemical substances, which deal with their composition, their interaction and formation of a new substance, and moreover, the properties, which we should not ever miss, properties of the substances. Now, these all include is what we call it as chemistry. Now, when we talk about chemistry, we should, before understanding and going deep into the chemistry, let us understand and analyze that how this chemistry is helpful in a day-to-day life. So first and foremost thing, how the chemistry as a subject useful for mankind in many ways. So why not to start with the first one, and that is what we call it as food. So the first one is food. Food means like all the foods we are eating on a day-to-day basis, all the substances which we are eating carry chemistry. Why? Because we are using sodium chloride, which is a common salt. A salt which we use in our food products contain sodium chloride, which is a chemical substance, which is a part of chemistry. We also use many type of preservatives inside the food. Inside the food, we use NaCl, which is salt. We use preservatives and we use various additives. Now, what is the difference between them? Salt, which we use in a food, it is part of chemistry. We also use preservatives. Preservatives preserve the food and maintain the sterility of the food, the quality of food for eatable purpose for a long period of time. Like you have sauces, you have jams, we keep pickles. In a pickles, we add salt. Now, these are all chemical substances which are termed as preservative. We add in the product to maintain the life shelf life of that product for a long period of time, so that it can be used for a long period without any spoilage. Now, the next one is our clothing. Now, when we talk about clothing, we should understand that earlier, in early period of time, there used to be cotton clothes. There used to be silk, which are naturally occurring. But nowadays, we use most of them are artificially prepared synthetic fibers. The artificially prepared synthetic fibers, clothes like nylon, terylene, lycra, all these substances which we use as a synthetic polymers are made, our clothes are made out of it. It means chemistry is there in our clothes. Now we come to the next one, that is a cosmetics. Today, everyone want to have a good personality and good looks. Right from the talcum powder we use. Talcum powder is made out of talc, which has silicon, which has magnesium. There are many substances and oxygen. More than that, various cosmetics like deodorants, your perfumes, your shampoos, your soaps, your detergent, or all makeup cosmetic items are made out of chemistry. Now, we should also talk about chemistry in the field of agriculture. There are two things in agriculture. First and foremost is fertilizers, and the second one is your insecticides. Now, why do we need to use these artificially prepared fertilizer and insecticides? The reason is only one. Because of the blooming population, the demand for food is very high. Now, in that case, what is happening? We need to give more amount of food in a less amount of time. So we use chemical fertilizer. Now, these chemical fertilizer helps in increasing the fertility of the soil tenfolds what can be done through biodegradable fertilizers. Insecticides. To protect the plant from insects, weeds, and fungus, we use insecticide, fungicides, weedicides to prevent the plant or to save the plant from insects, weeds, fungus. All these are a part of chemistry. Now, we also have a very upcoming segment. What we need to discuss is communication. Today, a communication has become a boom. Why? Because of the use of various smartphones, mobiles, your television, your all the equipments which we use, their chips, and every part of this, even the polymer which is used, all is a part of chemistry. So chemistry is not only there in food, clothing, cosmetic, agriculture, but also available with communication setup. We also have other substance, other place where chemistry is useful, is very important, is our medicines. Now, medicines, can we survive without medicine? Can we live without medicine? Answer is no. Though we should not need it, but sometimes it becomes a need of an hour that we need to take medicine to cure ourselves from diseases. So medicines like paracetamol, you have aspirin, you have antibiotics, you have antihistamine, you have diuretics, all these medicines are a part of chemistry. So these are the various fields where chemistry has proved to be very much important. And we need to understand the importance of chemistry, that it is there in every phase of our life. The morning we wake up, we go to a washroom, we take out the toothpaste, it is chemistry. Toothbrush, it is chemistry. Soaps, detergents, perfumes, deodorants, everything we use in our day-to-day life is a part of chemistry. So what we summarize from this, that chemistry is a science which deals with the chemical substance, their composition, their structure, their physical interaction with other substance, and the formation of a new substance. We also understood the role of chemistry, very importantly, in food, where we use it as a common salt for giving a taste and flavor to the food. We use it as a preservative. We use it as additives to give a flavor and taste. Clothing, even for clothing, we use chemistry is very important, because I'll give you one example for clothing, which is like that the costume we wear for swimming are having less holding capacity of water. It doesn't hold water, thereby ensuring that your body weight goes down. You become light and you can easily swim. These are all chemistry, clothing. Then we have cosmetic, all beautification items which we use in a day-to-day life is a part of chemistry. Agriculture, both fertilizer and insecticide, pesticides, all are a part of chemistry. The communication part, the mobile phone, the smart television, the LED television, the smartphones, all laptops, everything, what chips are made of chemistry. And lastly, medicines. So chemistry, a very important aspect, and it covers entire phase of a human life. Thank you.